Hello friends and fellow gamers, it's MKxJUMP here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Halloween event for Idle Heroes, and all I'm going to say is it's pretty disappointing. That's the start. Why is it disappointing? Well, let's go find out. But before we get into today's video, I'd love to give a shout out to several individuals that have decided to back me on Patreon. So huge shoutouts go to Terrakina, Claude Bartholomew, FD, Roman Lundberg, and Jeremy Ebright. So thank you so much to everyone who's decided to back me on Patreon this week. And if you want to be like those folks and back me on Patreon too, help keep the lights on here at MKxJUMP. You can find a link down below in the description or up there in the top corner of the screen. Anyway guys, let's go check out this roller coaster of a Halloween event. So because this is a heroic summons event, we get our hands on 3 heroic summon scrolls for logging in every day, which is pretty neat. So you're going to get 21 heroic summon scrolls across the week. You also get your hands on a Halloween candy, which is a beautifully wrapped sweet, and do remember to prepare enough of them at Halloween. And don't ask why. Why? Well, guys, it's because you're going to have to use this to get some top-end rewards. And wouldn't it be lovely if we got enough to get some really good rewards? Well, guys, guess what? If you get enough, you can get some really cool stuff. If you get 5, you can get your hands on 10 heroic summon scrolls. If you get 10, you can get your hands on an elite hero shard and 5 super wishing coins. If you get 20, you get your hands on a 5-star hero selection chest, which will get you any hero that's been out from the release of Ticks. And also, guys, if you get to 35, you get your hands on a lucky candy bar, which can be quite neat if you're trying to push yourselves to get a glittery candy bar to help you in some game modes, because it makes your hero immune to the first CC that affects them. And if you get to 50, you get your hands on a light and dark hero selection chest, which can get you Russell Drake along with all the other light and dark heroes in the game, which is pretty neat. And if you get to 65, you're going to get your hands on a mysterious artifact selection chest, which means you can get any of the top-end artifacts in the game, which is pretty darn good. And finally, for 85, 110, and 130, you get your hands each time on a 10-star Fortress Puppet and also 10 Cores of Transcendence. So that all sounds really, really cool, right? But you're probably wondering, how many of this Halloween currency can I get across the week? Well, we get 1 every day for logging in, as I've already let you know. But wait, how else do you grab them? That's it. You can't buy them with anything except for monies. It sucks. I'm just going to jump straight to the value packages. Literally, you have to buy 10 for $100, or you can buy 7 for $70, so at least that's pretty balanced. But the only other way you can get them is from doing heroic summons, and unfortunately, guys, heroic summons, as lovely as they are, it's Halloween. Why is heroic summons Halloween? Why is there not profit orbs next week? It's just a 1-week event. It's very annoying, right? Because a lot of us will save our heroic summons for Chinese New Year and Christmas, and that's normally when you want to go big, because that's when new light and dark heroes are coming out. That's when you get a ton of rewards, and I'll be honest, the rewards this event really aren't exciting me. Let's say you can do 2,000 heroic summons. Forget how good the new hero is. We're not even going to talk about him yet. I want to talk about right now what you can get for 2,000 summons. Okay, you get an E5 copy of the new hero. That's probably going to happen if you've got the food to build them. But okay, 9 copies of the new hero, that's cool. But that's what you get anytime you do 2,000 summons. What's so special about this? Well, you're going to get your hands on 10 of these candies every single time you do 500, so that's 40 in total. If we go back and remind ourselves just how many things we get, let me show you the rewards. If you get 40 plus your 7 for logging in, that's 47. That's not even going to get you a light and dark selection chest. For maxing out the event, you're not going to get the pay-to-win artifact, mysterious artifact selection chest. No, you're just going to get a candy bar. Yippee! It's not even a defining artifact that's doing amazing things right now. Sure, a glittery candy bar is great on a Sherlock to defend you from other Sherlocks. Sure, it can be pretty useful in Aspen Dungeon on some secondary heroes, but it's not a primary artifact. It's not Golden Crown. It's not Ruyi Scepter. It's not Augustus Magic Ball. So if you spend all of your hard-saved scrolls that you didn't even know you had to be saving in the first place, what are you getting? Not a lot. You have to spend. This is a pay-to-win event if there's ever been one. They are getting greedy now, and they are trying to bait us out of our scrolls just so that, guys, maybe we don't save them for Chinese New Year and Christmas and then spend more money again, which is really, really irritating. I just see this as just greedy and just Halloween is meant to be good. This is just a big, fat pay-to-win fest. If you want to get any of this, you have to pay to win. In fact, to get the Mysterious Artifact Selection Chest, the best way you can get this is by spending $150 as well as using 2,000 scrolls. So if you were going to use 2,000 scrolls, $150 actually isn't bad to get a Mysterious Artifact Selection Chest and a Light and Dark Hero Selection Chest. So that's fine. But in any other case, if you weren't going to spend 2,000 scrolls, and I want to say, guys, you probably should be saving for Chinese New Year and Christmas, so you shouldn't be using your 2,000 scrolls. It just seems bad. It seems like such an awful waste, and to be anywhere near getting these Cores of Transcendence or these 10-star Fortress Puppets, you have to spend. And by spend, I mean a lot. If $150 is going to get you to the Mysterious Artifact Selection Chest, it's another 200 before you even push to this, because it's 10 is 100. So it's 200 for that. Then it's another, what's this, like 85 plus 100? So it's probably going to look like another 200 you're going to have to spend, and then 200 again? What? No! Right? That's just bonkersly extortionate. I just don't get this. Like, why? Maybe, guys, for people that are going to go hard and wail, yeah, getting a 10-star dummy, getting a Core of Transcendence is good, but they're not thinking about the little guy, the guy who just wants to spend a little bit or, make some progress just because they've saved resources, they want to be rewarded. They don't care about free-to-play players anymore. They are getting desperate. That is why we have no more Profit Orb events that are going to be big events this year. It's because DH Games are probably not making as much money as they want, and they don't like the idea that people are going to be saving up Profit Orbs and completing events for free. They want you to spend, and that's why they've done this. But I don't think anyone is going to spend. The only thing you might buy is this Halloween package right here, which is $50 and gets you a tick skin, but the tick skin doesn't give anything useful for ticks. Okay, it gives you speed, that's nice, but speed is a PvP thing. Ticks isn't really a PvP hero. If he was, this would be an amazing skin, but people that have ticks also probably have Russells and Drakes and Rogans and don't really need to be using a ticks in PvP. So that said, you probably don't need this skin to do well. If, however, this skin gave attack and holy damage and maybe more crit damage, it would make ticks very interesting in Aspen Dungeon, and you'd actually be like, okay, this makes ticks a little bit more fun to use, but it doesn't. It doesn't give ticks any of that. It just gives ticks speed, HP, control immunity. Now, control immunity is good, but speed and HP, right, that's PvP stuff. The HP is nice, but is it worth spending $50 on a skin? Not really. The only redeeming factor is that this skin is only available during this event. It is a festival limited skin, so you can only get it during this or skin swap events. So maybe if you wanted to get it just to have the collectibleness of getting this skin, or maybe because it's skin and it's cool and actually it looks pretty darn awesome if we're honest, then yeah, okay, maybe you're going to pick this up, but it is $50. Okay, you're going to get 8 Halloween candies. All right, combine that with, let's say you do 100 summons, you're going to get yourself maybe 2 more candies. That takes you to 10, plus the 7 for logging in. All right, what's that going to get you? Oh, yippee. Let's look at the rewards. It's going to get you Elite Hero stuff. It's not even going to get you the Troublemakers stuff, right? I'm just irritated, right? There's not, you can't even push to this chest as a free-to-play player. You can do that every single month on Imp's Adventure. Why can't we do that during the Halloween event? DH Games, what is going on? Like, it just seems, ugh. I mean, you can get it as a free-to-play player. I lie, okay, sure, if you spend all your scrolls. But again, save them for Chinese New Year. Save them for Christmas. That's when the good rewards are coming. And save them for Black Friday. Like, duh, Black Friday's coming in a month's time, and that's going to be Heroic Summons as well. Like, this event is just, ugh. Right, that's my summary. It's just, ugh. We haven't even looked at the cool event stuff, so let me just summarize this for you, just so I don't sound like I'm moaning and complaining. Let's have a holistic event review. You're going to get the new hero from Palace of Eternity by cashing in any of these heroes here. Let me show you the full list. It's going to be Rogan, Ignis, Tix, and Flora. Now, you don't want to go replacing Tixes or Rogans, maybe an Ignis, but probably not. So really, Flora is the only hero you're probably going to switch for this guy, and you should probably really be saving your crystals for the future. Now, I will admit this new hero does look very good. He has an exceptional shield, which means he takes no damage from direct hits, which is stupid. I don't know why they've done that. It's just power creep. But hey, there you go. Palace Crystals are how you get this. The Palace of Crystal is going to give you these Eternal Crystals, which you can then swap. You get them for doing Heroic Summons. So if you really did want to go chasing this hero, this is actually quite a good way of doing this. And then, of course, Greydor's Blessing is carrying over from last week. So if you haven't had a chance to pick up your stuff, you can go and do that here. And value packages. I've already taken a little look at them and talked about the Halloween candy, but it's also your standard Heroic Summon stuff. So maybe there's a little bit more value to be obtained if you wanted to spend $500 and get all of your palace keys, which is then going to unlock the bottom level of the Palace of Crystal, which is going to get you way more Eternal Crystals. Then at that point, you're probably getting a good return for your money when you look at all the other Halloween event rewards. But generally, I'm not excited. I really want to see what comes out in Black Friday. So if you guys are really thinking, when do I spend? When am I going to drop some cash? I can only really do it once. Wait for Black Friday. That's going to be a VIP event, and we're probably going to get much better rewards. Black Friday is probably going to be the best rewards of the year. Maybe Christmas could rival it, but I think if they're going to make Black Friday a Heroic Summons event, it's going to have to be very, very spectacular for people not to be really furious that it's not going to be Prophet Orbs. And I'm furious it's not Prophet Orbs already. So it's going to take some doing to simmer me down. So I cannot wait for a month's time for me to review that event, because yikes, that's going to be fun. But yeah, subscribe if you want to catch that. Other things that carry on over, guys, it's the Hero Lottery. So let's look at this. New event, new hero. All right, cool. That's fine. If you get this guy, Inosuke, you get your hands on, I mean, what is that, 3-star armor? It's not even that great. Look at the summon prizes, guys. I've already had a quick glance over them, so I'll cover them in a little more in depth. For if you do 50 and 100, you're going to get Prophet Orbs and Scrolls and 1 Halloween candy each time you do that. If you get to 200, you're getting 4 Prophet Orbs, you're getting 10 Scrolls, you're getting a Corpse Demon, and you're getting 2 Halloween candies. If you get to 300, you're getting more Orbs, you're getting your hands on a Soul Symbol, and you're getting 2 Halloween candies again. Finally, for 400, you're getting the copy of the new hero, and for 500, you're getting your hands on Glorious Relics, and each time there, you'll get 2 Halloween candies. So if you're trying to get the new hero, obviously swacking out a load of Heroic Summons is the way to do it. But again, I'm going to stress it one more time, you're probably best saving for Chinese New Year and Christmas, because this is bait. They're trying to get you to use all your scrolls. That's what they want you to do, because then it's going to make you spend money in the future. That's their business model, because they're clearly not making as much money as they wanted before. So the big events we all get excited for, like Halloween and Chinese New Year, are no longer Prophet Orb events, because they want us to use our stuff so that when the other events come over later in the year, we don't have anything for them. And that's just the way it goes with DH Games, unfortunately, because I think because they're losing players, because less people are impressed by the Void, so more people are quitting the game, which means they're making less money. A lot of whales have left as well. GDP made a video about it. And because we're losing a lot of members of the community to the greediness of Idle Heroes and the Void update, it really means we're in a sticky situation where DH Games are now trying to monetize their events that are normally quite fun free-to-play events, right? You save up stuff, you get nice rewards, and then they put some big whaley stuff on top. Now it just seems like this whole event is a big spend fest. Literally. That's it. The only redeeming factor is you can get ticks from the Ultra event for 6,000. That's nice. I have 20,000 Ultra stuff, so maybe I'm going to pick up a ticks. I don't know. I'll make my mind up later in the week. But generally, this just seems like something that I just don't really... It doesn't move me, right? It doesn't move me. This just doesn't look like good stuff. It's just, okay, you have to spend a ton of money to even think about getting this. And for an event like this, you'd expect 2 Mysterious Artifact Selection chests. Nope, you're not getting that. If you spend a ton of money, what are you going to get rewarded? Okay, maybe you're going to get your Cause of Transcendence, but the problem is with these Cause of Transcendence, they're clever. DH Games are smart. They know what they're doing. They give you some Cause of Transcendence, and the idea is it's going to encourage you to spend more to get your hands on Swordflash Jar, so you're just going to end up spending even more money in the long term because they're trying to tickle you with these Cause of Transcendence. Now, the nice thing is every Core of Transcendence is a 5-star hero, so that's pretty neat. But if you were trying to push for a Transcendence hero, this is not the way to do it. It really isn't. Just wait for Black Friday. If you're going to spend that much money on a Swordflash Shah or a Swordflash Shear, whatever you want to call her, you get much better returns waiting for the VIP event on Black Friday. So just promise me, this event's just dead. Honestly, it's stupid. The fact that you can go and do 100 summons and you log in and all you're getting is 5 Troublemaker stuff, it's just like, what? The only redeeming thing for free-to-play players is this, and this is actually pretty damn good, so I'm happy they've done this. The Halloween Gathering stuff, for each time you light up a hero, each one will offer different rewards, so you can get your hands on gems, you can get your hands on Heroic Scrolls, Prophet Orbs, a full set of 6-star armor. Mwah! Flame Gear, that's lovely. You can get your hands on a Skin Shards chest, you get an Elite Hero Shard, and finally Orange Artifact Fragment. So that could be a magic source, which is nice. But unfortunately, guys, that's it. That's the only really nice free-to-play stuff we've got. There's no Glorious Relics for free, which really sucks. Although we have had the codes recently, which give you that, so that's nice. But it's not pulling me as something truly amazing. Now, I said you can't get Glorious Relics for free. That's not necessarily true. The one thing I really do like about this event is if we use our candy, let me drop them one at a time, you can potentially, if you're lucky, get your hands on Orange Artifact Fragments and Spirit. This time, for Luminous Body, we're hopefully going to get something good. Let's have a look. What do we get? It's going to be Heroic Summon Scrolls and Gold. And again, for Luminous Body, it's going to be Heroic Summons and Scrolls. So depending on who pops up, you get different stuff. If you are lucky enough to have Bella pop up, Bella is going to give you glorious relics times 10 and 10 million spirit. Now that's banging, right? If Bella pops up, that's cool. So actually, I mean, this currency is not bad. You're cashing it in and getting some decent rewards. And actually, if you did spend and did a ton of those, you could get a lot of relics along the way. You have to bear in mind it's a 1 in 10 chance that she pops up. So really, if you're going to do this and get to, let's say you do 85 of them, right? You're lucky to maybe get 100 relics doing this. You probably won't even do that. So it's a gamble. It might not pay off. It may pay off. You could get really lucky and get a ton of Bellas. I'm sure we're going to hear some great stories down in the comment section down below from people that have managed to get some glorious relics for free, and this event's going to be great for them. But for some people, you're probably not going to get that lucky, and we're just going to have to sit back and go, yep, as free-to-play players, all we get in this event is the stuff we get from opening the candies. That's nice. We're not going to worry about any of these rewards up here. This is just fantasy land for you guys. Save your scrolls. Don't invest in this event and just wait. Be patient. There's some decent free stuff to grab. This event isn't terrible, but it's a lot worse than other Halloweens have been in the past, so that kind of makes me a little bit sad. And the fact that we can't use Profit Orbs is a big disappointment for a lot of players who expected this event to be 2 weeks long and have a second half which gives Profit Orbs. Unfortunately, it isn't like that, so we're kind of stuck with what it is. So there you go. That's the new event. It's not amazing. It's okay. You get some decent free stuff, but it's really just a big spendy whale event. And I mean big spendy whale event. I mean, if you wanted to drop 2,000 scrolls, then I potentially could see there's some value to return from this. But really, you should be saving your scrolls. I'm going to stress it again. Chinese New Year, Christmas, they're the big boys that are coming a little later on. Maybe even Black Friday is going to offer some good stuff, and Temp Scrolls offers as well. But for now, guys, I'm going to sit pretty. I'm not even going to invest in this event, and I'm a bit of a spender myself. So yeah, I'm sitting back. I'm having a good time. If you guys want to check out my event reviews in the future for more events that are coming up in Idle Heroes in the future, why don't you hit that subscribe button? And if you can't wait for more uploads, why don't you find some content here on the side of the screen? Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know what your thoughts of this event are down in the comments section. I know it's going to be full of complaining, probably, and you might even say that I'm a little bit salty. Yeah, I am, because this event really could have been a lot more than it is, but it isn't that exciting. Anyway, guys, have a great week, and happy idling.